Either she is here, or someone...
How about my foot up your ass, newsboy? That a big enough scoop for you?
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. If you've got business... Huang? Before we get started... Now, what is the nature? Oh. Jada isn't here. It's not something I... Yeah, I hope so. I suppose it's not the end of the world. Jada came in a bit ago, all fired up over some hot lead. She's been focused on zealots ever since she was assigned here, but this was a whole other level. She was headed out to Groombridge to track them down. Never seen her so fixated. And if you know Jada, that's saying something. If you're headed out that way, be careful. Wouldn't surprise me if she's getting into all kinds... The same thing we do every... Sometimes it's a little... I wouldn't mind a little more... Might be counterintuitive. We get the occasional I'm not complaining. Oh gosh, no. The den, sometimes I think... I'm glad we have it as a post. Don't think it ever will. Take care.
I really don't think that's appropriate talk, coming from a Vanguard pilot.
If you see anything unusual, fly
That's
safe.
exactly your problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter...
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for UC military commanders.
Hello.
Based on what I see, I find that very hard to believe.
We're free and clear for flight. I will never get tired of that.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here? You're what? You have got to be kidding me. You show up here now of all times? Shit. I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight. We're clear. And I'm sure not going anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now? Years after the fact? With nothing in between? You'll have to forgive me if I find that hard to believe. Suspicious, even. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
possibly show your face.
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer? I was too a ways back. You can see how that's worked out for me. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me. Yeah. Difference is, though, I haven't been working with them. She has.
I would never!
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the... told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen. I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots.
Did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No, I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the Serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
So, you think you've won, do you?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship! After all this time...
I smile today in the knowledge that the Great Serpent has truly blessed my friend. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge? Your pathetic High Council, who betrayed the charge laid upon them by the Great Serpent, gave you over to us to atone. It always irked me that you escaped. In his name, I will call.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. That is not an option. Even if we could reach them, you are a non-believer. You would be killed. Something about this does not feel right. I know where we need to... I must explain. House Baroon values secrecy above nearly all else. Maybe not forever, but certainly until our mission has been accomplished. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point. We are never given the coordinates for our... Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. It has been deemed necessary for the protection of House Baroon. And for generations, it has worked. Who am I to question it? But there is something I can do. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way. But it means putting you in danger in a way you have not been before. I cannot say for certain what will happen. Thank you. There is an old derelict star station where I may... I know that seems...
Yes?
Anything I can do for you?
Docking complete.
All right, follow me. I will say it. Likely forest boat. I need you to trust me. These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered. They are an excellent place to hide in plain sight. Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do nothing to appear hostile. Thank you. Please give me a moment. You are a welcome diversion. What do you need? We will speak again. I am sure. I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Tomisar.
I am surprised by your tone. It has got to be deep. This is very unlikely. Almost insignificant.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. When this all this works. That is how this always works.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
You must be mistaken. Or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Tomisar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand. You know nothing of it!
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun. But I am. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything!
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not? I do not know. Maybe. Maybe if the High Council sees what he has done. Fine. Consider yourself fortunate. You get to live.
This is not over! The High Council will hear of your treason!
Perhaps they will hear of your actions as well, Tomisar. Think on that. Come. Let us leave this place. I wish to return to the lodge.
You will regret this!
Captain Zira, greetings.
Ship's no longer docked. We're free.
I have something for you.
Switching over to status
I've been hit!
United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security, does it not? If there is something I can do, please, say so. Getting used to this place. It does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you.
Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Baroon. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home. Yes. I know that I am not completely alone. But it is more complicated. I do not know how to live without some connection to House Baroon. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. I am unsure it is that simple. But you are right, chief among them, it seems. You have been by my side through all of this. The most turbulent time in my life. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. Well, that is... I am sorry. I need a moment. I admit this is a surprise. I did not quite realize you felt this way about me. But if you mean it, my feelings are not so different from yours. We must be clear on one thing from the very beginning. I do not share. If you are mine, then you are mine alone. No one else will come between us. If that is not a commitment you are willing to make, I understand, but I will not compromise. Then truly nothing can stop us. We will be a force to be reckoned with. You have brought a joy to my life that I could not have imagined, and could never have expected. With you at my side, love, I look forward to everything that comes next. I have been thinking about us as a couple? I am not sure of the terminology. Our relationship, let us say. Hey, stop that. I am trying. You and I, we come from... I cannot really know all that you have been. We do love each other. This does not work if I am not honest, if I will not speak plainly what is on my... As much as I love you, and I do, I cannot help but wonder what the future holds for us. No, that is not my concern. When the Great Serpent returns, you are not like me. You are not house... I have tried to not worry myself over... You understand, this is different. I have never expected you to share my beliefs. I do want to be with you, but how can I possibly... It would be foolish to do anything else, I suppose. I just hate to think of anything coming between us. But you are right. I need to thank you for talking me through this. Really? You continue to surprise and amaze me. Of course, yes. Yes, I want that too. My culture deals with this so differently. I need some time to consider what would be an appropriate, but do not mistake that for hesitation. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Yes? You need something? I know that tone. Thank you, dearest. Take care of yourself.
Forgot to check the math. Hate to interrupt. Lot of equipment. Got the nods and... Yeah, she's an old station. Be ready for retirement by the stretch of a human life. Took a lot of modifications to tune into the anomalies. Give you the down of it. Worried not all of the repairs we need will take. Compatibility across the years tends to fray. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
Captain Sarah. Hello. Captain Sarah, do you require my assistance?
Why can't I use the welder?
Setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? Help Vladimir code up this system the first time. Now, how did this work again? Now that is some fine teamwork.
Hey, you mind helping me weld up some of these panels? I miss coming up here. You should visit Vlad more often.
Dad, pay attention!
Down in a jiff. Let me just check a few more things.
This scanning equipment needs to be installed. I could use your help. If you could help me install these parts. There seems to be a compatibility issue with the equipment.
Just gonna do some more spot welding. Never be too careful.
Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to call her own. Everyone needs space to let their thoughts run solo. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. UC originally had all the tech filed and serial, but we needed a little more of the oomph, so there's a slapdash of Freestar parts and jury rigs. Expected a few of them to blow us short, but the fixing is going to take time.
This is my fault. I will stay until it is corrected.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
And just what is on your mind at this moment? A credit for your thoughts, as they say. May the serpent guard you. Hello, excellent to see you. I did not believe it possible to feel. Then I shall be sure to say it more often. Until our next talk.
Don't want to worry anyone, but Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any... Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this. Left the life of a jack-of-bones behind myself. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Sam with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way. Catch a smile out there.